Okay, so everybody, you can see my screen, right? Okay. Sunil, can you see my screen? Hello? Sunil, screen
అన్నయ్య
Sunil, screen
అన్న
screen కనిపిస్తుందిగా?
కనిపిస్తుందన్న.
Okay, fine. Okay, so today we will see one a new topic, Sunil. So what is called the XPath. Okay, so what is XPath and how to find elements by using XPath. Okay, so I'll tell you the topic. Okay. See, so till now we have seen how to find the elements by using ID, right? So most of the time we played with ID uh, and name, right? See, last time when we have automated this login page, we have automated using the ID and the property called find by class, find by name. Okay. Uh, Okay, so now let us see. So how to there is one more, there is other way to find, to automate the applications or find the elements by using XPath. Okay, so what is XPath? See, when I hover this find element, okay, on this one, so I can see. Okay, when I say inspect element, so it is only showing the HTML, right? Okay, there is one more tool called, if you go to Firefox and all, there is a add-on available. So we have to install that add-on first. So go to tools, where it is, add-ons. Okay, so here check for something called first install the Firebug. Okay, so Firebug is a similar kind of is one of the developer tools. Okay, just to inspect any element, we use the Firebug. Okay, it is just similar to the developer tools what you see when you press F12 in the browser. Okay, so yeah, Firebug also will does the same. So on top of Firebug, we have to install Firepath. Okay, there is something add-on called Firepath. Okay, so if you install the Firepath, okay, so for Firepath we have to restart the browser. So now, so I have installed Firepath. So let me open this one. Let me open a new window. Okay, so again, some site from facebook.com. Now let us press F12. Okay, see, so when you install the Firebug, okay, after installing the Firebug, if you press F1, so it will default, it will open the Firebug. So see this one, the symbol got changed. You can see a bug symbol here. So that means so Firebug is running. Okay. So see this one, Firebug options. Now it is in Firebug. So once after installing the Firebug, then you have to install the Firebug. Okay, if you install the Firepath, you will see a tab here called Firepath. Okay, what the Firepath will do, I'll tell you. See, so this is the same procedure. Just I am clicking on the inspect element and over some element. So either it's a button or anything. Okay, just move your mouse here. Okay, see this one. So it is showing XPath as /// star get the rate ID equal to something. Okay, so this is the path, or There's one more way. Let's say, okay, see this one, surname. For surname, it is showing slash 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 star at the rate id equal to u underscore 0 underscore 3. Okay. So when I say there is one more thing called generate absolute XPath. Okay. So let me see what it shows. See this one. Okay. So ఇలా వస్తుంది అనమాట. అంటే so what you have to understand here is what is XPath అనేది మనం ఒకసారి చూద్దాం. See this one. ఓకే, ఇది కాదు, ఒక సింపుల్గా ఇంత కాంప్లెక్స్ లేని ఒకటి తీసుకుంటాను. మేబీ ఒక చిన్న బటన్, సో which does not have much complexity. So body blue bar. గూగుల్ సైట్, మేబీ గూగుల్లో ఇంకా సింపుల్గా ఉంటుంది కదా, మీకు కన్ఫ్యూజన్ లేకుండా విషయంగా గూగుల్ సెర్చ్. Okay, so forget about it guys. So I'll first tell you in Notepad what it is. Okay. Okay, so let me write sample HTML, some HTML file. Okay, so that you will understand it better. Okay, HTML. So here I'm body. So I'm writing.
అన్నయ్య స్క్రీన్ కొంచెం పెద్ద చేయో, అది నోట్ ప్యాడ్.
Okay. Okay, so so just for our understanding, so I'm creating a HTML page, our own HTML page. So just for understanding, so I say some demo.html. Okay, so in the body, so I'll create a tag called, so in a paragraph I'll write something. Okay, say, so this is my first line or first line. Okay, save this one. So go to desktop. So open this file demo.html. Okay, so now let us inspect this element. What are its properties? Let us try to find out using this inspect element. Okay, see here. So when I hover this on this element, see my path. So what? So in XPath it is saying, so each path is HTML/body/p. Okay. Uh, if I turn off this generate absolute XPath and again inspect this one, see, it says HTML/body/p. Okay. So identante, so what XPath will show you is the hierarchy or the address of the element. So earlier in the earlier case, so it was showing address by using some property called, okay, so address of this element, so is it has some ID equal to this, it has some name equal to this, like that, right? So but what here it will show you is the complete path. So starting from the HTML page, see if you see this hierarchy. Okay, so if you see this hierarchy, so first so inside HTML there is something called body. So in the body, so there is something called paragraph. Okay, so and again see this one, even the HTML also will show you the same. See, first is the HTML. So HTML contains body, so body contains paragraph. So inside the, so within paragraph, so this is my here it is the address. So if somebody asks me what is the address of this paragraph, so I have to say like this. So within HTML, so there is something called body. So inside the body there is something called paragraph. So in the paragraph, so this is the first one. Suppose if there are two paragraphs, okay, I'll create one more paragraph here. Okay, paragraph. Okay, so this is my second paragraph. Okay, let me save this one and reload. Okay, now let me inspect this element. Second one. See this one. If you inspect this element, so what is its address? Now the address got changed. So first one, so it has to. So అది ఇది ఎలా వర్క్ అవుతుందంటే, see somebody ask you address of your home. Okay, how you will say? Okay, so come to Hyderabad. So then come to Hyderabad. Then go to from Hyderabad, so go to this area. So in that area, so go to this one, go to this location, and from that location go to this one. So like that. So you have to define the hierarchy. Like suppose say there are suppose so it is similar to how you find the files in the directory. Suppose say see this one. So there is some file called so Norton. So suppose here is the exe file. Okay, if I have to find out this exe file, what is my path? See, so my path is like this. So D drive, go to D drive, then go to this Norton folder, then go to this blah 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 some folder, then go to the exe. So this is my path. So similarly, if I have to find out some other page, okay, so go to photos. Okay, so again blah blah some go to, okay, go to music. Okay, go to this folder and go to this file. There are 5 files in it. Okay, so go to second file. Okay, if I have to tell the address of this file, I have to tell it like this: go to D folder, then go to music, then go to this particular folder again, then choose the second file out of it. Okay, similarly it is also same thing. So go to HTML, so then so go to body. So inside the body there are 2 paragraphs, out of which choose P of 2, that means the second one. So if there are multiple elements, you have to tell it like which element which element you have to choose. Okay, so P of 2 ఇలా చెప్పాలి. Or suppose if I have added a button. Okay, so let me add a button here. So input type equal to button. Okay, so uh, and its value is okay. So, so let me reload this one and see. So I think what it will inside this. So value equal to, okay, see this one. So now I got the button. So if you inspect this element, so this is its path. So go to body. So then so inside body you will find a input element, that is the path. So in the HTML, go to body, then you will find you'll find something called input. Suppose if I write something like if I define some ID to it. Okay, so this button. So if that is the ID of my button. So if you inspect it, okay, so it will show you. See this one. Let me see the absolute XPath. Okay, I'll tell you what is absolute XPath and what is the relative XPath. Okay, see this one. So go to HTML, go to body. Again, there is one HTML, one input here. Suppose if I move this input button, so inside some div element. Okay, some div. So I want to put this. So inside div. Okay. So within div, if I move it to div. Okay. So now let us reinspect the element and see. See son, now the path has been changed. So go to HTML, go to body. So within body there is something called div. So within the div there is something called input. See here it shows div 1. So that means This is the first div it had find. Okay, so within that input element. Okay, so suppose if I move it, see if there is one more div here, if I add one more div here. Okay, so if I add one more div. Okay, and if I move it, so within the div again. Okay, see what is its hierarchy. So hierarchy got changed. So hierarchy got changed to, so you can inspect this element. So within body, so there is a div. So within div again one more div. Okay, so this is, see, HTML, within HTML there is a body. So again within the body, so there is something called div1. So again in the div1 there is one more div. So inside that, so our required element is found. Okay, అంటే సో అంటే ఏంటంటే సో ఇది హైరార్కీ చెప్తున్నాను అనమాట, జస్ట్ సిమిలర్ టు అవర్ ఫోల్డర్ స్ట్రక్చర్. సో హలో
అన్నయ్య
వినిపిస్తుందా? అది సమ్ కనెక్షన్ ఏదో పోయింది. ఓకే సునీల్, నీకు కూడా వినిపిస్తుందా సునీల్?
ఓకే వినిపిస్తుంది అన్న.
ఓకే, సో ఇక్కడ
కనెక్షన్
ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే కనెక్షన్ సంథింగ్ ఏదో ఇష్యూ ఉంది. సో ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే సునీల్, సో వాట్ హియర్ వీ హావ్ టు రిమెంబర్ హియర్ ఇస్, సో ద అబ్సల్యూట్ పాత్ అండ్ ద రిలేటివ్ పాత్. ఓకే, సో అబ్సల్యూట్ పాత్ అంటే, సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ద కంప్లీట్ పాత్ ఆఫ్ అన్ ఎలిమెంట్. సో ఆ ఎలిమెంట్ యొక్క కంప్లీట్ పాత్ స్టార్టింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ ద రూట్. సో రూట్ హియర్ మీన్స్ HTML. Okay, so HTML page lo, so the root means HTML tag. Okay, starting from HTML tag, so you have to tell the path. Okay, so I will show you. So what is, let us open google.com. Okay, now let us see, let us inspect the elements. Okay, so I check the option generate absolute XPath. Okay, so now let me inspect this Google search. Okay, see, it is saying, it is showing the Firepath like this, it is showing the structure like this. This one. So in the HTML there is a body tag. So within the body tag, so go to first div, again go to the third div. In the third div there is something called form. Okay, so again in the form there is a div. Go to the second div, again go to third div, then go to center, then go to input. In the input, choose the first input element. Okay, so this is the path it is saying. So if you see the path, see this one. Now I am collapsing all of them. Okay, see. So if you see the HTML of this element, see inside HTML there is a body. Okay, so within body there is only one div. Okay, so go to this div. So this div contains multiple divs. So this is the first div. So this is the second one. So this is the third one. Okay, I think that's it. So there are no more divs present. Okay, here is one more. Okay, here is the one more div. Okay, so now let us go to first div. Okay, so within div, so let us go to it says HTML, go to body, then go to the first div. So within the body, this is the first div. So again we have to go to third div. Within this div, go to the third one. This is the first one, second, third. Okay, so go to this div. So within this div, there is something called form. There is form. Hey, sorry. See this one. Actually, this is the third one. Here is the one more div. So this is the first one. This is second, and this is the third. Okay. So within div, go to form. So this is form. Okay. So in form local again, you have to go to the second one. First, second. Okay. So again go to uh, third one. 1, 2, 3. So within third there is a tag called center. Okay. So within the center there are two elements. So this is the first input element. This is the second input element. Okay. Choose the first one. So ఇలా ఉంటుందన్నమాట. అంటే so if you have to tell the Selenium driver, okay, so there are multiple ways. So you can tell the uh, you can tell the driver to click on this element by using the ID. So it has some ID called does it have any ID? Mm, does it have any ID? Name. Okay, so it has something called name property. So button K. Okay, you can tell driver to click on the element so which has the name equal to button K. Or so there is other way, like you can tell the complete path of this element inside the HTML like this. So you can tell driver to click on this element like this. Okay, so let us try this one. అర్థమైందా సునీల్? సౌజన్య అర్థమైందా అసలు అంటే ఏంటి అని? అంటే ఎలిమెంట్ ని ఎలా చెప్తున్నాం, ఎలా ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తున్నాం అని అర్థమైందా అసలు? సునీల్ అర్థమైందా? హలో సునీల్, అర్థమైందా సునీల్?
హలో
Sunil. Hello.
ఇప్పుడు వినిపిస్తుంది అన్న.
This something ఏదో ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఉంది నా దగ్గర నెట్వర్క్ ఈరోజు. ఓకే సో
ఓకే
యా సో ఇది అర్థమైంది సునీల్ అసలు XPath అంటే ఏంటి అని. ఓకే సో
కొంచెం
జస్ట్ ఒక బేసిక్ ఐడియా ఏంటంటే సో HTML పేజ్లో దాని ఎగ్జాక్ట్ పాత్ మనం ఇవ్వాలి. ఓకే
ఓకే
instead of giving some unique property. Okay, so you can blindly tell the driver like
కంపల్సరిగా ఫైర్ బగ్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాల ముందు
ఫస్ట్ ఫైర్వర్క్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చెయ్యి
అన్న.
సునీల్. ఫస్ట్ ఫైర్వర్క్ ఇన్స్టాల్
ఓకే
చెయ్యి దెన్ ఫైర్పాత్. సో యాక్చువల్గా ఇవి కూడా అవసరం లేదు, ఈవెన్ యూ కెన్ మాన్యువల్లీ ఇన్స్పెక్ట్ ద ఎలిమెంట్. సో మాన్యువల్గా ఎలా అంటే
యా
see this one.
ఓకే
ఇక్కడ మనం HTML లో యూ కెన్ సీ ద పాత్ రైట్. So go to this developer tools, no need of Firepath also. Go to developer tools, inspect some element. Okay, so it will show you the HTML tree. So from this you can get its path. Like go to HTML, then body. Okay, HTML body, inside body, the first div, then second, third div. Okay, so మనం ఇలా అయినా చూసుకోవచ్చు. Manually also we can find out. So when you inspect the elements, it will give you the tree, right? HTML path. So you can write it on your own. Okay. So similarly, see if you see this one, if you see the HTML of this one, so you can see this one. So HTML, go to body. So inside body, uh, so there is a first div. So inside first div there is again one more div. So inside the div there is a input element. So like this you can write. Okay, so Firepath ఏంటంటే it will simplify your job. No need to manually write. It will simplify your job. So it will give you the path of it.
ఓకే
ఓకే, లేదు అంటే మాన్యువల్ గానే నువ్వు రాసుకోవచ్చు. లైక్ నువ్వు ఇన్స్పెక్ట్ ఎలిమెంట్ కొట్టేసి సో దాని పాత్ ఏదైతే ఇక్కడ చూపిస్తుందో HTML నువ్వు మాన్యువల్ గా రాయొచ్చు. ఇక్కడ ఎక్స్పాండ్ అవుతుంది కదా. సో HTML లోపల అగైన్ it has a body, it has first paragraph, a second paragraph like this. HTML, see this HTML body slash second paragraph. Okay, you can derive the path. No need of Firepath also. Just Firepath will simplify the job. So when you hover, it will automatically gives you the path. Okay.
ఓకే
Okay. So 1 minute. So I lost all this setup. So I'm downloading this Java again.
అన్నయ్య
Hmm.
అన్నయ్య
Ah.
యాక్చువల్గా ఫైర్ బగ్ దేనికన్నా
Firebug and actually before the developer tools came, now all the modern browsers they include the developer tools. When you press F12, it is automatically giving you the pop-up, right? Like a developer tools వస్తుంది కదా in the bottom bar. Okay, so earlier that was the feature of Firebug. So that was first introduced by Firebug. Okay, so Firebug ఆ tool లో so initial గా so earlier when you press F12 there is nothing happens. So you have to install Firebug to inspect the element. Now these modern browsers they include that feature. Okay, so ఇంతకుముందు ఏంటంటే Firepath every developer they has to use the Firepath. So Firebug, sorry, Firebug. It shows a lot of options. Okay, so now I downloaded the Selenium. Okay, so first I have to create a Java project. So new Java project because I lost my projects. Okay, I select them because I already have one project. Okay, so go to libraries, add library. So don't have JUnit. So it will start testing. So add external jars. In the external jars, let me Sorry, got it. Oh, I didn't extract. Okay. So Alex Kalman class. So give me a minute. So I'll install this test ID also.
Okay.
Okay. So it's taking a lot of time.
అని ఆల్రెడీ సెటప్ చేశారు కదా చేయలేదు ఇప్పటివరకు.
ఇది యాక్చువల్గా నిన్న ఫార్మాట్ చేశాను అసలు నేను స్లోగా ఉందని చెప్పేసి.
ఓహో.
సో దట్స్ వై
యా, ఓకే.
సో ఇంతకుముందు నేను ఆఫీస్ మ్యాక్ వాడేవాడిని. సో ఇది పర్సనల్ పీసీ.
ఆహా.
ఇది
అవునా.
ఇది విండోస్ సిస్టమ్ అనమాట. ఇంతకుముందు మ్యాక్ వాడేవాడు కదా.
ఓకే.
ఆల్మోస్ట్ so similarly, if you insert the element, so it is a first name. So this is its path. This is the absolute XPath. So go to the HTML body div1, then div2, div1, div1, div2, something. Okay. So this is the path. Okay. So similarly, it is surname. So this is the path. You can use this also. Okay. Let us try it. Okay. So go to temp. So now let me add the class file. Okay, so my class is text fp with text path. this is fine. So here I would like to write. So first, so send so default class. Let's say public void test. Declare the class variables. Let's say WebDriver.
అన్నయ్య
Ah,
కొంచెం సైజ్ ఇంక్రీజ్ చేయి.
yeah. Okay, so is this fine now? So now I have got it. So driver equal to new Firefox driver. Okay, so I got the Firefox driver. So now write the test case. So public void. So open. Okay. So input this test. Now open Google. I say search Google. Okay. So in the before class itself, I'll open the page driver.get. So here, so complete URL. So http google.com. Okay. Oh, sorry, this is we are supposed to test the V, right? So okay. This is sign up FB. Okay. Sign up Facebook page. So this will test the sign up Facebook sign up page. Okay. So here's the sign up page. Now, so we have to. So what we're supposed to do. So click on the so enter first name. Okay. Similarly, get the class name. Enter first name using XPath. Similarly, enter using last name. So using XPath. Using XPath. Okay. So how we do driver dot. So first element y. Now what you have to choose is by XPath. Okay, so by XPath. So in the XPath, so you have to see it says XPath expression. So now you have to give the complete XPath expression. Okay, so what is our XPath expression? So this is the one. So first name, so it shows this one HTML. See this one. you can derive the path manually also. Okay. So go to HTML. So again go to body. Inside the body there is a div, first div. So in the first div there are two divs. Okay, choose the second one. So once you go to into the second div, so again go to the first div. So then go to first div again. So inside first div again one more div is there. So in the div go to div. Okay, so again one more div is there. So then from here choose a second div. Again go to second div. So then div. Then go to this div, div. Then in the div there is something called form. Okay. Uh, okay, so from the form, okay, so they go to the uh, first div element. Okay, see this one. So from the form go to first div. So again after first div go to the first one, again first one, again for first div. So within first div there is one more div. Okay, so inside div now you will get the input element. Okay, so let us give the same here. So in our HTML also we specify the same. Okay, so this is the path. Okay, so what it will return you? So it will return web element. So web element. So first name equal to this. So import this web element. Okay, so you have to do some operation on this first name dot. So what you have to do, you have to enter some text. To enter text, so we have a method called send keys. Okay, so here I in the send keys I enter test, just test. This is my first name. Okay, so let me run this one and see what happens. Test.
అన్నయ్య
Hmm.
అన్నయ్య
Ah.
సెన్ కి దేనికి అన్నయ్య?
Send keys అనేది to enter text.
నాకు ఐడియా లేదు, ఒకసారి చెప్పు. సెన్ కీస్.
To enter text in the input box.
ఓకే
Okay, see this one, it has entered the text called test. Okay, similarly, so you can get the path of surname. Okay, using the XPath. Okay, so now you can derive it manually or see this one. Okay, now to get the surname, okay, so where it is, see it will be something somewhere here only. uh, See this one. So this is its path. Okay, so you can get its path similarly from here. Okay, so first దీని ఇక్కడ till here. Okay, let me collapse this one. So till here what is its path? So 1 minute. See, inside the form. Okay, so inside the form, so you go to the first div, then go to this div. Okay, we collapse this one. See, go to the first div. If you go to first div, you will get the first input element. So if you go to this second div, so after form there is a div, again div. So after this there are two divs. If you go to first one, you will get the first name. If you go to the second div, this one, let me write this part. Okay, so, okay, so now what I'm saying is, go till form everything is common. Okay, till form everything is common. After form, the div is common. Again one more div. After form, two divs are common. Okay. So after form, two divs are common. So that means, so this is the first div, this is the second div. Okay. So there is one more div here. Okay. So you add one more div, div one. So now instead of going to the second div, instead of going to first div, go to the second one. See, if you want to go to this path, so after form, go to this div, form slash div, okay, uh, form slash div, 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 then 2. That means 1, 2, 1, 2. So after form there are two divs. So after this you have to choose the second one. Choose the second one. Okay. Choose second one. This is my second div. So in the second div, so there is one more div. Again div slash input. This is the one. అర్థమైందా సౌజన్య సునీల్ నేను ఇది ఎలా డిరైవ్ చేశాను అని సి టిల్ ఫామ్ ఇక్కడ వరకు మొత్తం కామన్స్ రెండిటికి సేమ్ ఉన్నాయి ఇక్కడ వరకు ఓకే సో ఫస్ట్ నేమ్ సెకండ్ నేమ్ రెండు కామన్ ఉన్నాయి ఇక్కడ చూస్తే మీరు ఇది ఇన్స్పెక్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఇక్కడ నేను ఇన్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తే ఇక్కడ ఎలిమెంట్ వచ్చేసి ఇక్కడ ఉంది ఓకే మనం ఒక్కొక్కటి దాన్ని ప్రీవియస్ లెవెల్ ఒక్కొక్కటి కొలాప్స్ చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్దాం ఓకే సో ఇన్పుట్ పైన డివ్ ఉంది ఓకే లెట్ మీ కొలాప్స్ దిస్ ఓకే సో ఇన్ ద div there is one more div ఇది కూడా కొలాప్స్ చేశాను ఓకే సో ఆఫ్టర్ దిస్ ఇక్కడ నువ్వు ఇక్కడ హోవర్ చేసినప్పుడు ఇది కనిపిస్తుంది ఈ డివ్ లోపల మనకు కావాల్సిన సర్నేమ్ ఉంది సో ఇన్ దిస్ డివ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఫస్ట్ నేమ్ ఇన్ దిస్ వన్ యూ హ్యావ్ సెకండ్ నేమ్ ఇక్కడ this one got highlighted this div contains first name, this div contains surname.
Okay.
అంటే so till here everything is common. See till here everything is common, both are present within this div. So till here, okay, till here everything is common. That means after form there is a div. So after that div, and till here after form there are two divs. So till this everything is common. First name and surname are part of this div. Okay. So what changes here is that after this one. So see, after form there are two divs are common. Okay. So after this only it changed. See, till form div 1 are same for both of them. What changed here is the here it goes to first one. If you go to the first one, you will get the first input element. If you go to the second div, so you will get the second input element. Okay. Let me change this one. Okay. So here everything is common except last few lines. So similarly for last name, I say last name, so driver. After form it got changed, right? See. After form it got changed here. So instead of going to the first div, if you go to the second div, you will get the second element, that is surname. Okay. Now so enter the text here, the last name. So last name dot send keys. Last name dot send keys. So I say user 123. Okay. So let me run this one as Got it?
Yeah. Okay, no.
Yeah. Similarly, if you want to go to this mobile number, okay, if you want to go to this third one, let us inspect that what it shows. Okay, so let us inspect the third field. So what you change here? So till form everything is common. Okay, so after this, instead of going to the first div, if you go to the uh, so if you go to first div, you will get first name and surname. Okay, so if
Yes.
you go to the second div, if you go to the second div, you will get mobile number. Okay, so if you go to
Yeah.
third div, you will get the re-enter mobile number. If you go to fourth div, see, if you go to fourth one, you will get password,
New password.
re-enter mobile number. If you go to password, then second one, then birth rate. Okay, so now let us try this. After form, so go to first div. Okay, so after this, go to second one. So now we will get the path. We can manually write the path. Okay. So, this we can store it in a variable also. Okay, some string. Okay, I can say common path equal to, okay, till form I can store it in a variable. Okay, so as it is common. So 1 minute. Okay, so till form slash com. So till here everything is common, right? అంతే కదా. సో రెండింటికి ఇక్కడ వరకు కామన్ అవుతుంది కదా, అందుకని నేను దాన్ని ఒక వేరియబుల్లో పెట్టుకొని, సో ఆ వేరియబుల్కి దీన్ని అపెండ్ చేస్తాను ఈ టెక్స్ట్ని. గాట్ ఇట్?
Okay.
సో ఇక్కడ
అపెండ్ చేయడానికి ప్లస్ అన్న సింబల్.
తెలియదమ్మా, ట్రై చేయాలి, నాకు తెలియదు. సో ఇక్కడ బై XPath ఉంది కదా సునీల్, ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తారంటే ఇట్స్ ఏ కామన్ పాత్ డాట్ concat. I think concat will work. Okay, concat. Now my string uh, after form slash this one. Let us try this. I'm not sure. Okay, let me run this one and see.
Okay.
So అంటే concatenate అంటే it will add the two strings. Concatenate means
Mm-hmm.
it
Okay.
will append to the first element.
Yes.
Got it? It worked, right? So we can use variables like this also. Okay, so now let us remove this part. Okay, now we can say uh, common path dot concat. We can remove till form, right? Till form we can remove. Okay, so remove this. Okay, got it? అంతే కదా. సో ఇక్కడ వరకు కామన్ సునీల్, ఇక్కడ వరకు పాత్ అనేది అన్నిటికీ కామన్ ఉంది, ఫిల్ స్లాష్ ఫామ్ వరకు. సో వాట్ చేంజెస్ హియర్ ఈజ్ ఆఫ్టర్ ఫామ్. సో ఆఫ్టర్ ఫామ్ go to first div. You will get the first username. If you go here, you will get the second username. Similarly, okay, so if you want to get the element email ID, email or phone number, mobile number or email. Okay, so email equal to driver dot So find element.
అన్నయ్య
Ah,
ఇవి మేము అన్నయ్య
చెప్పు.
ఇవి మేము ట్రై చేస్తాంలే.
By XPath. సో యూ కెన్ ట్రై అదర్, ఇంకా వేరే కూడా నువ్వు ట్రై చేయొచ్చు కదా, ఇది ఒకటే ఎందుకు, వేరే ఏదో ఒక సైట్ తీసుకొని దాన్ని ట్రై చేయొచ్చు కదా. సో
ఓకే.
okay, see this one, after form what changes here is this part. Okay,
Okay.
so XPath, let's say common path, uh, common path dot concatenate. So what changes here is this part. Okay, so after form, if you go to the first div, even this is also common, so we can put this in common string.
Okay.
So that is also common. See, this div 1 is common for both. We can remove this. Okay, so after this, after the common path, if you go to first div, you will get the username. If you go to the second one, you will get the mobile. Okay, similarly, for other one, re-enter mobile number. Okay, so for this is the path which got changed. If you go to third one, you will get this. So web element, that is confirmation mail, right? The email equal to driver dot find element by XPath. Okay, so common dot concatenate string slash 50. So this is the one. If you go to first one, got it?
Okay.
అంతే కదా. సో ఫస్ట్ దానికి వెళ్తే మనకి ఇది వస్తుంది ఎలిమెంట్. ఓకే, థర్డ్ దానికి వెళ్తే కన్ఫర్మ్ ఈమెయిల్ ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, నౌ లెట్ us enter the text email dot send keys. I say test user 123 at gmail.com. Okay, similarly, for confirmation email also you have to enter. So re-underscore email dot send keys test user 123 at gmail.com. Okay, so let me run this one and see. Run as test engine. Got it?
Yes.
So you can common out the path. So while deriving the XPath, the common path you can put it in a variable. Okay, and the rest of the variable part. So this is fixed, right? So till here, till the form, you see this one, till the form, this is here, till here, this is everything is fixed. Okay, so the static part, I can say the static part, and this is the variable part. Okay, so this is the variable part. So that's why I put the static part in a variable, and rest of the variable part you can define. Okay.
Okay.
So no need to give the complete path always. Just put the static path in a variable and append the variable part. Append the variable path to your variable. So that will give you the complete path. Okay. You can try like this. So,
Anna?
Sunil.
అంటే ఇన్స్టెడ్ ఆఫ్ ఇది ఐడి నంబర్స్ టెక్స్ట్ బదులు XPath HTML రాయొచ్చా?
HTML రాయొచ్చు. The only disadvantage with XPath is most of the time we don't prefer using XPath. Okay, so the problem with XPath is tomorrow if element got changed, see see if people move this into one more div, okay, ante ikkada ee element ni if I move, see this one in our previous HTML, see this one, let me close this, okay. So this is my HTML, right? HTML I created. Okay. Not bad. Okay. See this one. So this is the, so now if I want to, if I have to derive the path of this button using XPath. So what is the path? HTML slash body slash div div1 slash div slash input element, right? See this one. Let me open this and inspect. Okay, so if you derive the path, this is the path. Okay, now tomorrow's developer has changed the HTML structure. Okay, and if he has added one more div before this, suppose he want to add a image here. Okay, so he has added a new image or some content here. Okay, so what happens? So he has added some new content. Okay, now, so now if you reload the page and try to see this one, see this path got changed. Earlier it was saying div1 slash div. Now it got changed to div2. Okay, so this is so this will break your script, break your code, right? So your script does not work. అంతే కదా. So tomorrow if HTML content got changed, if somebody added a new content in HTML page, or the position of the element got changed, okay, suppose say hit me undi, okay, suppose tomorrow I moved it to some other part in the some other place in the HTML ఈ page లోనే ఇంకెక్కడికో ఇంకో place మూవ్ చేశాను, then the path of the HTML will change, the path of the element will change, right? Okay, then your script does not work. So that is the main disadvantage. However, if you use relative XPath or using ID or some unique property, okay, there is a very less possibility of breaking your code. And tomorrow, so you have used a property called ID. Okay, so then even if element changes, also the ID will not change, right? Then your script will work fine without any issues. However, if you use absolute XPath, అంటే ఇలా మనం HTML slash something ఇలా path రాసాము, ఓకే, ఈ ఎలిమెంట్ పొజిషన్ చేంజ్ అయింది, వేరే ప్లేస్కి మూవ్ అయింది, లేదా సమ్ న్యూ ఎలిమెంట్స్ గాట్ యాడెడ్ ఇన్ బిట్వీన్, ఓకే, దెన్ ద పాత్ విల్ చేంజ్. ఓకే, అప్పుడు మీ స్క్రిప్ట్ వర్క్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, సో అందుకే మనం ఏంటంటే అబ్సల్యూట్ XPath we don't use until unless it is necessary. Okay.
Okay.
So tomorrow I will tell you what is relative XPath. Okay. So relative XPath is better than this than using absolute XPath. Okay. I will tell you what is relative XPath. Okay. So just practice this one. Okay. Tomorrow try with any other website. Okay. So any website,
yes,
so try automating using this XPath. Okay, and we will let you know if you find any issues.
Okay. Sure, Anna.
Yep.
Try చేస్తాను.
Okay, sir. So you know, okay na?
Okay.
ఓకే.
Okay. Try this one and let me know.
Firepath గాను Firepath ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాలి కదా?
Yes.
ఓకే, ఇది
Okay,
Firepath.
thank you.
Okay na?
అన్న అది Firebug ఫర్ Firefox ఒకటను Firepath.
Firebug and Firepath. So Firebug.
నార్మల్ గా డౌన్లోడ్ Firebug ఉంది, Firebug ఫర్ Firefox అని ఉంది, తేడా ఏంటి?
Go to add-ons and then install Firebug and Firepath. Firefox browser లోకి వెళ్ళి then install both of them, not from
Okay.
the Google. Okay, go to Firefox add-ons and then search for the Firebug. So once you install Firebug, then install Firepath. Both are from both, you install both from Firefox add-ons.
ఓకే, యాడ్ ఆన్స్ లోకి వెళ్ళి ఇన్స్టాల్.
Yeah.
ఓకే అన్నయ్య,
Hmm.